Welcome back to the video, guys. As we move on to the part 2 of what is machine learning, let's go ahead and check it out. Now basically you want to design a machine learning system. You have a problem description, you choose the training experience, you choose the target function, and then you choose a representation for the target function. You choose your machine learning algorithm, and then you get your final design. For example, I want to predict the population of a country. In one column I have the years, in the other column I have the population, right? So based on this, I'm going to predict the population as well. Now, the most suitable algorithm for this would be linear regression, and I will also be performing this project ahead, and I will show it to you all over Python. And then we'll see the accuracy score as well, which will be the final design. Now, some techniques of machine learning are basically supervised learning. Now, supervised learning consists of outcome variables that are predicted from a universal set of predictors. Supervised learning variables generate a function that maps inputs to the required outputs. The training is continued until the algorithm reaches desired degree of precision. Various examples of supervised learning are KNN, regression, logistic regression, and so on. Python machine learning has basically helped in implementing the supervised learning algorithms with much more accuracy. Now, by this, basically, what we mean is that the past data is labeled. We know the data as well. The machine knows the data. So, based on that past data, it can predict what the future will be. All right. Like I mentioned in my previous video, we have two features, age and height. And based on the age and height, we can predict that if a person is eligible to sit on a roller coaster ride or not. All right. Now, supervised machine learning techniques are divided into two categories, regression and classification. In regression, machine learning algorithms predict continuous or numerical values. Alright, now in classification, machine learning algorithms are used to classify each instance into a predefined discrete value or label like true or false. In regression, let's say they are numbers like this num it's continuous numbers, alright? In classification, you just have true, false, 1, 0, yes or no, alright? Now, regression is also further divided into two different types of methods, parametric regression, non-parametric regression. Parametric is used when we have data set with known distribution, and non-parametric is used when we have distribution of data which is not known. Now, moving on to the next, we have unsupervised learning. Unlike supervised learning, now the data it's not known at all right, so this basically helps in customer segmentation as well, all right, as it does not have target or outcomes to predict. It just classifies the population into different sections, right? Unsupervised learning is most commonly used machine learning algorithm in Python. Some examples are k-means clustering, you got clustering k-means, and then you have a priori algorithm. A general example of this is that let's say you own a superstore. See the transactions every day. You see that okay, a person is buying chips and he's buying cold drink together. All right, though they are two different items, he's buying it together. So what you to boost your sales, you can merge these two and you can say, okay, here's the deal. You buy one chips and you buy this and you get a discount as well. These will boost your sales. Or what you can do is that you can shelf it. Like right next to chips, the aisle that has chips, right next to that you place your soft drinks as well, right? So that means this will increase your purchase as well. Now, certain types can go into clustering, that's k-means clustering, mixture models, hierarchical clustering, self-organizing map, and expectation maximization algorithm. These are some algorithms I use. Now, reinforcement machine learning, basically sometimes referred to as semi-supervised learning, is basically widely used. It enables machines to take specific decisions. Machines are exposed to an environment where they can learn by hit and try. A basic example, let's say a self-driving car. Now this car will basically drive in an environment. It's going to see, okay, if I hit the wall, next time I'm not going to hit the wall. So it sees at what distance do I hit the wall. Alright, so that's a basic general example of a self-driving car and reinforcement machine learning. Now, now let's go to day-to-day machine learning applications. Where do we see it? Some chatbots, like let's say we have Siri, Alexa, and you can identify your fraud Fraud detection is used with machine learning, and you can predict the stock market with the help of machine learning. Some popular machine learning algorithms are linear regression, logistic regression, decision tree, support vector machine, naive Bayes, k-means clustering, random forest. All these algorithms we will be using, and we will be making projects as well with this, and I'll be showing you guys how to do it along. And it's going to be a step-by-step process that I'll be posting these videos ahead. So if you have any comments, any queries, please feel free to just drop in a comment and I will get back to you as well. Right? Thank you so much for your time. Hope you have a great